Hey, happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Why do I always do that with my shoulders? So, welcome back to Terry Baby's channel. I said that I record every Sunday. It's Sunday. Looking kind of busted. I'm looking cute busted though. My edge is not done, but still cute. Alright, so this video today, you already know I got my handy dandy notepad per usual. This video will be basically exposing how much I really made as a budtender daily. Keyword is daily. I'm just gonna tell you guys, like, I feel like I made a video about it before, but I don't know if I really went into detail, so gonna go into detail today. I got about 3 to 4 pages, so get your notes ready. Okay. So let's see, where do we start? How much I made daily? Okay, so a member of the app, I was telling you guys, Tipsy, Tipsee, Tipsy. You can download the app to keep track of how much you get paid daily. So download the app if you haven't already. I said it before in my previous videos, but just download it again, if you don't have it. So starting off as a budtender hourly, I started off in the Inland Empire, pretty much California, SoCal. So I started off at $11 an hour. So if I was to do $11 an hour, work usually about 4 to 5 days out the week starting off, because it will be to 5 to 6, maybe 7. Usually 8 to 12 hour shifts. So I have my actual Tipsy calendar calculator on my laptop over here. So I'm looking at that. So back in November of 2017, that's when I first started budtending ever. My first day, I made $90. And that was like a Tuesday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, so on Tuesday, I made $90, no tips. So I was getting $9 an hour when I first started off budtending. They don't give you tips. They hold your tips for like a day or two while training when you're first new. After your second or third day, you get tips. So don't freak out. It's just the first day or two. So yeah, that first day I made $9 an hour. And then once it gets close to the weekend, that Tuesday and that Wednesday, I was training. On Thursday, I was getting tips. So I went from $90 to $116. So on Tuesday, I made $90, and on Thursday, I made $116. So it says I made $12.89 an hour. That's still good. That's cash same day. Don't discredit. Don't. Okay. So yeah, $12.89. That's cool. It gets higher. Trust, that's just starting. This is 2 years ago, guys. Bear with me, just so you know. So yeah, closer it gets to the weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the cash. I never used to work weekends before a weed shop, but working in a dispensary, I'll be like, I'll work weekends because the cash come in, baby. The cash come in on weekends. So that was November pay. So now let's see. So yeah, though, Thursday, make $116 weekend. So you take home tips daily. While training, first 2 days, no tips. Standard $9, $10, whatever it is an hour where you would work. You could pick up shifts too. You could ask if they need somebody to work. You always could work. That's the thing about shops. I would work a lot, like literally a lot. Let's see. Cash daily, of course. I never worked with a weed shop that was checks. I probably had interviews with some, but I never got hired, thank God, or I found some other shop to work at. Because if I work as a budtender, I'm not going to want a check. I'm going to want my cash daily. Like, I wish my 9 to 5 now was a cash daily, but we'll talk about that later. Let's see. So dub shifts, they call it dub shifts when you work like a double pretty much all day. So we will open from 7 a.m. starting off in California, my first dispensary job ever. Close at 12 a.m. So $11 an hour. That was an 18, 19-hour shift. Bruh, like my feet ain't never hurt that bad, man. It was worth it in the end, but man, those 18-9 hours, rough. So working a dub shift, at the end of the shift, my take home would be $200, $180 to $190, $200, depending on if we got food or not, which I'm talking about later. Tips to $200, yeah, around there, just around $200. So after that, That was in, what city was that? Jurupa Valley. That's where I used to work when I first started off as a Budtender in 2017. It is now, what year is it? 2019? Yeah, it's a while ago. So then I moved to LA with my boyfriend. I was bouncing back between different jobs. I wasn't just budtending the whole time, but I was budtending for like a cool 6-7 months, and then I'll quit, try to find another job. And the IE for budtending, couldn't find one. Didn't fuck with me, I guess. But got to LA, I got hired in one. So I moved to LA, started off making 13 an hour for a dispensary. About 5 to 6 days a week, 10-hour shifts, 8 to 10 starting off, because they'll ask you like, oh, can you work all day tomorrow? You can either say yes or no. Be honest. If you do, if you need money, go ahead. If you don't want to, got this to do, be honest, just be honest up front. So working those 10 to 12 hours, starting off at that shop in LA, $13 an hour, I would take home $140 a day, no tips, because they would pay for our food. So we couldn't get the tips because they were paying for our food. Oh, my greedy ass was like, okay, cool, fuck yeah, I get food, like a dumbass, but no. Breaks was about 15-20 minutes. At shops, usually breaks are 15-20. You don't get a 30, you don't get an hour, you don't get a break, a lunch, and a break. No, you get like a straight up 15-20. So use that shit wisely. Either have your food delivered to you, or sometimes usually at dispensaries, they will make an announcement like, oh, y'all want to get food? Okay, what y'all want to get? Okay, this is what we're getting. Write down your order, and then they'll send one person to get the food, like usually, depending on what shop, from what I know. So yeah, get paid 13 an hour, 8 to 10 to 12 hour days. Usually you take a break in the middle of your shift, halfway through, and then tips. At the end of your night, you will get tips. Not even in your nights, because if you're working daytime, end of your shift, whether it's day or night. So at the end of your shift, you would split the tips with the manager, other budtenders, and security. Just know that you're not the only person getting tips. I done been to shops where it would be 3 to 5 budtenders to 10 to 20. You're splitting all that cash with them. I mean, money's money, but you'll figure it out, like the less people, the more money you get, whatever happens. And then let's see, and then I got a raise. I went from 13 to 14, or was it 12 to 14? I don't know. I just know this last shop I worked at in LA, I ended up with 14 an hour before I quit. Mind you, I quit this shop like 2 to 3 times, and they still be writing me to come back. Well, last time I applied, it's like I will go back, but too much time. I'll tell you about that later. So then we started getting tips, 14 an hour. The manager said, oh, we're no longer paying for your food. We're going to give you guys your tips at the end of the night. I was like, swear, okay. Like, cool, So taking home 14 an hour or whatever, with tips at the end of the day, I would end up with like 160. So that means we have to buy our own food, which was cool. But that pay at the end of the day was good. So at the end of the night of making 14 an hour at this LA shop dispensary, with tips, it'll be 180 to 190, almost 200, almost. So pretty much why I stopped budtending, I'll tell you guys real quick. I have a business. Usually the links is always in the description below if you want to check out those links. But more time for myself. Budtending takes up too much of your time, I'm not trying to be at the 9 to 5 life my whole life. I mean, I have one now because I have more free time, but with budtending, it's kind of hard to get a 9 to 5 schedule with budtending. Like, you have to have a good reason usually. But just be honest, or make up a lie. Don't nobody know, But yeah, so working 9 to 5 now. Well, not really 9 to 5, a 6 to 3 or 4. I get weekends off. Budtending is rare you get weekends off. Like I said, you have to have an excuse. If you got one, go with it. If you don't, make one up. Shit, I remember some girl, I got weekends up. I got to take care of my grandma. I'm like, do they know that? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Ain't none of my business, but all right. But as a budtender, you're basically being there full-time, 24/7. If you're full-time as a budtender, you will be at the shop 24/7. Like, I used to be at that shop a lot, like all shops. Like, the most off days you'll get is 1 to 2. That's, full-time. More than that is more, like, off days than that. Like, 3 or 4 is part-time. If you got school, other job, kids, or whatever. But, like, I used to get called in a lot. Like, I'll be at home chilling on an off day. I'll get a text in the group from the girls at work. Hey, you want to come in? I'd be like, I'm not doing nothing. Should I go in? No, I don't want to. I'm tired. Fuck it, I'll go in. It'll be a full ass shift, bro. Sometimes a double shift. Like, fuck it. That's the Budtender life. Like, them bitches is about their money. Like, bitches really trap. Okay, that was ugly. I don't know what that was. Okay, so pretty much now, life update real quick. I work for a beauty brand in LA. It's pretty cool. Not naming the name. Low key, you know. It's cool. More time to focus on myself, my business, trying to do other businesses. YouTube. I didn't have a YouTube when I first started Budtending. Look at me now. I have a YouTube. One of my videos has over 1,000 views. About 1,000. Check that out. It's my first video talking about Budtending. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I had nothing to do when I first started Budtending. No life, you know. It was cool, but now I got other shit to do. You know, not trying to work a 9 to 5 the rest of my life. I don't know about y'all. It's cool if you do you, you know. But I'm trying to be self-employed. So the more time I have to work in my business, the more I can get out of working a 9 to 5 and being self-employed like that. So just working on that. And then I'm trying to be my own boss too. But I would say overall, you do make good money. As a Budtender, you meet new people, you meet new customers. Customers become your family, the friends, the girls, the guys. Budtender, both girls and guys. I didn't been to shops where it's guys and girls Budtender, you know, it's cool. Your regulars, when I was having a bad day at work at the shop, my favorite customer would come in, you know. Sorry. I'd have some old guy come in. He always come in dancing. He'd be like, I don't know, it's weird. He's always come in dancing, like, I don't know. He had like a good energy. He wasn't even listening to music. But no, we would have music play at the shop. But it'd be like Migos, and he was dancing to it with his old ass. He's like 80 something, white guy, like old. And he used to always come and pound me, like, oh, what's up? Like, you be cool people. You know, catch up on life with your customers, like not customers, patients. Catch up with your patients for like a good 5 minutes while you're Budtending. You know, how you been? How I been? Oh, good. You know, still here. Yep. How's your life? You know. But, yeah, that's pretty much the end. Actually, let me show you guys. So, the calendar, Tipsy calendar, is on my laptop right here. So this was the month of December. What I make for December? If you're watching this video at the end, I'll tell you what I made monthly at the end. So this is December of 2017. It says I made, hold on. How much did I make? December 2017, I made $2,300. Mind you, on Tipsy, y'all, you supposed to put in how much you make daily, like every day. Bro, I probably put in 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably put in like 10, 11 days out of 30, and I made $2,300. That's good. That's good. I was so fucking horrible recording my pay. At the end of the shift, I just wanted to fucking go home and like fucking knock out. Like, I was fucking tired. Okay, January 2018. I made $1,500. January 2018. Mind you, that's 6 days. I made $1,500. Crazy. February 2018, I made $854. That's like 4 days logged in the calendar of Tipsy. I'm so horrible. In March, I made $1,200. Mind y'all, once again, this is not me fully taking like notes or keeping track of how much I made every day. Back then, I fell off. I wasn't keeping track. But yeah, I just want to tell you how much I made, you know, some real info, some real tea, you know. Hopefully you guys get hired if you still need help. Link in the description for the cannabis job package. Pretty much I'll tell you like shit you really need to know, like more into detail. Check that out, the link. And I'll see you guys next Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed my video and have a blessed day. Bye bye.